he took his nephew Lot with him. Now Lot wasn't included in the promise, but as the text unfolds, beginning in Genesis chapter 12 on over through 14 and 15, it suggests that Lot grew in prosperity along with Abraham because of the connection that he had with Abraham. Abraham was obediently following the command of God, and because Lot followed Abraham, he was blessed as well. And he didn't have anything when he started off, but because Abraham had, Lot had. Oh, have I got a witness here? Let me give you one more. You remember Mephibosheth? Mephibosheth was the son of Jonathan. Jonathan and David in the Old Testament were the closest of friends. They vowed, because of their closeness as brothers, that if one died, the one who was living would take on the responsibility of caring for the family of the one who had passed away. And as time would have it, Jonathan passed away, and David is now left to look after Jonathan's family. And you know the story of how one day Mephibosheth, if he was here, would testify to the fact that I was living in Lodebar. I had nothing. I had no one. I was living beneath my wings. I was beneath my knees. I was living below the bar in Lodebar. But because of a connection, oh my God, I'm about to run around this room. Because of a connection, David sends for me and said, is there anybody left of the household of Saul that I may show them kindness for Jonathan's sake? They found me in Lodebar, and I wind up with a seat at the king's table because of a connection. So you got more than you think you got because of a connection. Tell somebody, I've got a connection. Somebody ought to praise him today, right now, right here, because you've got a connection. Tell your neighbor, if you've got a connection, you got enough. Tell him you got enough, you got enough. Tell him you got enough, you got enough. So the first thing this woman has is she has a connection to obedience. But then secondly, not only does she have a connection to obedience, she has a container of oil in the house. She has a container of oil in the house. Look at verse number 2. In verse number 2, Elijah says to the woman, he says, what shall I do for you? Tell me, what do you have in the house? What's in the house? What do you have? If he's going to show her that what she has is enough, she has to identify and realize what it is that she got. And she says, your maidservant, watch this, has nothing in the house. Nothing in the house, but I have nothing in the house but this little jar of oil. I have nothing. I have nothing in the house but this little jar of oil. Now, brothers and sisters, she's got a jar of oil which God has given her. But she discounts what God has given her. She says, I have nothing but. It's something, or nothing rather, but a jar of oil. Now she discounts the jar of oil because she's looking at three things. She's looking at, number one, the portion of the oil. She's looking at the purpose of the oil. And because she's busy looking at the portion and the purpose, she's failing to understand the power